Hey guys, carrying on the life and death speed run. We're up to the heady heights of 1425. We've got the white pieces, opponents rated 1333. And didn't fancy a game. Oh dear. Maybe we'll get another one with the white pieces. We shall see. Now we have black pieces, 1489. And what are we going to get? A Scotch, okay. So I'm playing the Steinitz and the Scotch Gambit. Okay, now I actually made a video on this the other day. Scotch Gambit, 2 knights. And what happens? If they push, we counter. Okay, they're going in with the... I don't know if I did this line. I think this is okay, because what we're doing, we're hitting the bishop, we're also defending f7 at the same time. Don't know if d5 is playable. Let's go in with this. So I really hate playing against the Scotch Gambit. And I've come to a decision that I'm going to hone my repertoire. I want to become deadly. If I want to get to 2000, this is what I want to do. Okay, so knight defends his pawn, we're attacking. I think something like just to develop the bishop and castle makes a lot of sense. I could kick the knight. Let's see what happens if I kick the knight. Okay, he can't go here. If he goes here, it's defended by the queen, so I can't really take. He's also threatening my undefended knight if he retreats to f3, so I don't see much value in that. How about this? Some pawn takes, knight takes. That's okay too. I've got a feeling like bishop c5. d5 is a move though. Pawn takes, knight takes. I've got discovery on that, but it's defended by the bishop. h6, he comes back here. I would then need to defend. So no, I'm going to play this move. Yeah. And just so that I can castle. Castle and relax. So I'm already unfamiliar with this territory. Wow, that's a little rash. I see what he's doing, he's defending that. So is it trying to remove the defender of f7? Yes. Attack here. I think I just counterattack the knight. I think that's the easiest thing. He takes me, I take him, but then he takes another knight. But then I get a queen on here with ideas for sure. I've kind of misplayed this, but this is, I'm assuming he's going to take, then queen takes, and then this pawn push is dangerous because it's got a checkmate threat. Okay, I'm down a piece, but for 2 pawns, and I have all this activity, and white's king is in some trouble. He can't castle, because he can't pass through check on f1. If he could castle, that'd be alright, but also I've got an open line for my rook. So this is not too bad, actually. I'm feeling alright. Feeling alright. Had some points refunded from a Blitz game, apparently. No idea which game it was, or when it was. They don't tell you these things. So push here. Obviously queen just can't take, because that... Well, he's got king to here. Excuse me. Right then. I'm thinking like, d6, bring my bishop out at some point. Hopefully it's the last week with the kittens. You can see them charging all over the place. A lot more active now. Interesting. Okay, if we trade, I don't really see how that helps. If queen takes my queen, I capture again towards the centre. It's no biggie. If I give check here, pawn takes, threatens this. I don't know again. Having said that, my queen can't really move because there's a threat against this. Now, I suppose I can come to here or here actually. Here, bishop takes, you just lose your bishop, right? And here I'm threatening the pawn on e4. I'd also like to castle. Now, what happened if I castled now and he trades queens? I'm kind of liking this move. Defends f7, attacks this. Queen is the only defender of that, so that's going to make life hard for her. White's going to want to get the king to safety. Still can now actually do this. Now trade. No, I'll play this move. I'm not even guaranteed to castle that way either. I think still got ideas of this. Actually, g4 is a possibility now too. So queen needs to defend this pawn because queen takes comes with check. Having said that, white might castle that. I think castles is a very decent move for white here. In which case f6 maybe. I'm just looking at g4. There we go, yeah. So now there's 3 attackers on. I think I have to push f6. Then if this pawn comes down, or can I just castle? Bishop takes, rook takes, queen. I've got 3 defenders still. So that does actually solve my problem. Castling does solve my problem. I also have a discovered check if I want it. If bishop blocks, takes, queen's disappeared. Otherwise it's king to the corner. I think I will play that move. I'm thinking this is the simple solution. Get my stuff out. Maybe still g4. Because I'm liking having this open h file. So this is just the threat in itself, right? I should probably prepare it with d6 to stop the queen from going to h3. Or even d5, because that allows me to put this bishop here. I think that's quite good. Oi, 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 oi. Stop it. Okay, king's gone straight to the corner. Now this is an immediate threat, right? And are you going to do that then? I think I just have to throw in that threat. I could even stick my bishop here, prevents his pawn from advancing. Then I can push d6. That takes this square away from the queen. Also, notice the queen has to defend g3 because the h2 pawn is already pinned, so it can't defend this square. King goes back here is not a great idea because bishop just takes with check, king has to move. You just lose a pawn. This is a very thrilling game. I wonder wonder if this position has ever been reached before after 12 moves. Who knows? It's like Camp Down races in the background. Or Camp Town, is it? All 5 of the little buggers. He's eating my Persian rug. These guys are killing each other. I sorted out an entire sack full of odd socks the other day, last weekend, that are meant to be going away to charity, and the kittens have completely disemboweled. They shredded the rubbish bag and removed all the socks within. Okay, so what happens if, like, g4, right? So looking at ideas of okay, you pinned my bishop. There's nothing to stop this move, though, does it? King goes here. Or what if, say, Queen h6? I'm threatening checkmate. Okay, so Queen h6, how do you stop checkmate? Well, Queen here doesn't work. So you can't defend this. So Queen h6, push. I don't know. I'm thinking this can't be bad. d6 can't be bad here. g4 is also an idea. g4, attack the queen. Okay, where's the queen got? She can't stay there. She can't go there, there. There gets taken. These are possible. And then what if I come onto this? Right, so this is what I'm expecting. Queen to come to one of these. Then I just sidestep. And then h3 isn't great because, yeah, I think so. Need to watch out for this bishop, by the way. So Queen h6 is now not on. But if she comes here or here, Queen h5 is on. And then you've got to defend mate. And you can't go there, and you can't go there, and you can't go there, and you can't go there. Or there. So how do you stop mate? So let's say queen comes here, for example. Okay. Oh, that's a clever. That's clever. Do we just keep going? No, because moving the pawn hangs the bishop. So I'm going to play d6 now to give the bishop another defender. Now I'm threatening this, which is quite ugly. And I could also just develop the bishop and castle. Oh dear, did you fall off the table? Oh dear, oh dear, never mind. Got to get used to falling off things. Okay. Got him rattled, haven't we? Okay, I'm going to play this. If takes, simply takes. I'm getting ready to castle. I have all the pawns in the world. Right, I've still got all my pawns. I just need to get castled there. My opponent has an extra knight, but look where it is. Still in the box. But that was a good defensive move, because I was starting to get a bit threatening there. I have two attackers on here. Threatens the bishop and not really the knight. I mean, I can't really see myself giving up a bishop. But that's a nice place for my bishop, or this way round. Right, pins the g-pawn. Right, this pawn's already pinned. If I can pin that pawn. Okay, so he's defending that a second time. Makes sense. Let's get castled. The knight could come in. That's not scary, that's not scary. I think we're okay. This is an idea. Even dropping back, pushy push. Right, so if I've got 2 pawns on here, we're attacking all of this. So 2 pawns on here, the queen can't stay on any of these squares. That's possible, and that's possible. And that's out and out. So drop bishop, push, push. I know it's 3 moves away, but it's all about pressure on this king, right? Yeah, so, okay, so now I can't drop my bishop to here. I can do this though, but then I can't drop it to there anyway because of his bishop. So I think bishop d7, f5, f4, and no, not there. He's reading my mind. Okay. Knight can go in there now, but does that actually bother me? I come back here. Knight's almost trapped itself. Having said that, pushing this pawn just loses this one. It's attacked 3 times. Even the queen could take it. That's the problem. There's no other defender. Do I need to move my rook over? Move my rook over. Allows me to push this. Knight takes there. I really want to get my bishop on this diagonal. Don't know. Might need a new idea. Push this pawn up. Back to here. Renews the threat on that. Knight here then isn't playable because rook takes. Can I force that knight to go back in its box? Can I push like b5? Even a5, a4? Okay, do we take? Threatens the bishop. Having said that, if bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop, queen takes here with check. I don't think I need to worry about that pawn coming in. If it takes one more step, I just push. Yeah, I don't need to react yet to that. I have this. Knight can't move with check. If I take... I think it's okay now. This pawn's not... Now he either has to move his bishop, or defend it, or trade. If he trades, I'm coming in here, I'm attacking the knight and the pawn on b2. How I'm supposed to concentrate, I have no idea. Okay, he has wussed out of that idea. Right, so this bishop isn't too threatening right now. Do I double up my rooks on the h-file? Is it that simple? Like this. Am I worried about this knight coming in? No. Sometimes the right approach is just really blunt. This rook hasn't moved yet, so I'm trying to engage both of my rooks in the single-minded pursuit of the enemy king. Aren't you ready for a sleep, you guys? No, we haven't finished killing each other yet. Okay, and I think we agreed that this was fine. Takes away that square from the knight. Knight can't go there, can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. Kind of a pointless move, unless he's got ideas of slotting his queen into b7. But how are you going to do that? This is coming. Your knight is too far away. Your bishop's on the wrong colour. I'm threatening to capture on here, right? If rook here pushes, takes, queen can't take, pawn takes, fork, queen and king. Sometimes the brutalist, brute force, blunt approach is the right thing to do. Okay, this looks like an act of desperation. If I take queen takes with check, but I've regained a piece. I take, queen takes, I'm in check. Queen takes, check. I just hide away in the corner. Yeah, I think I can stick my king there. The queen is going to want, if I go there, the queen's going to want to come here. That attacks the rook. I have this though. I also have this, but that's okay as well. I think this is just winning, isn't it? There, queen could capture there. Then do I have this? Rook here defends that. Rook here, let's have a look. Queen onto the back rank. Oh, I don't know. It just feels a little bit shakier. There, I'm not worried about the g-pawn. Don't care about the g-pawn. Oh, she can't take there. She can't take there. It's mate. So the queen is now in the way of checkmate. So it seems to me that this queen's coming off the board. So we're going to have a trade of queens. Probably take with h. Rook. I mean, this invites a back rank attack, but I do have king there. And if he comes onto here, I can always drop a rook back, but what... Is there a benefit from having another rook on the 6th rank? I don't see any benefit. I think I'd much rather have both my rooks lined up here, push this pawn up, secure the bishop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 3 pawns up. Okay. 2 pawns up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got an extra one here, look. 4 pawns, okay. So now the plan is, again, brute force. Dave, Dave, Dave. Let's all hear you sing. Dave. Supported by 1, 2, 3 pieces. What's pieces in Spanish? That's not a worry. I can just drop my bishop back and ooh, hello. It's a simple pawn fork. And then you can't take the bishop because that's checkmate. I turn into a rook or a queen, and it's GG. Thank you for playing. This is a 9-pointer game for me. You know, I always know that point where I think, oh, I think I might win this, when I start counting how much my rating's going to go up from 1425 to the heady heights of 1434. But I have to say, I rather fancy my chances. This is coming. And I think this is what we call curtains for Lawrence Bale. Sorry, Lawrence. And I'm handicapped. I've got the kitten handicap races going on in the background. I think you're dead, mate. I think you are dead. But I have to say, I bloody hate the Scotch Gambit. Now, I used to play the Scotch Gambit, and I'm sure I didn't have the absolute best results. Let's have a look. My games as white. Bishop c4, 58% win rate. That's actually pretty good. And then, what, h6? My games as white. And h6 is the most common move? Bishop c5 is common. That then goes into the Haxo Gambit with c3, and if they take, you have this, which is really nice. And then it's queen d5 check, and that's pretty cool. But look, again, I've only got a 50% win rate from this point, and that's a really ghastly gambit. Okay, Lawrence is, I think, figuring out that his number is up. I think I just go in, don't I? You take, I take, you take, E. Okay, I'll just have the bishop. There's no worries there. Come here. I think he's going to have to put a rook on that square. Yeah, there you go. And now it's the old trick, this, isn't it? But now I literally can just take my time. I think I'm very, very comfortable. So here, I promote, he has to take, I take back. Nothing gained, I've just lost a pawn that way. So I'm going to just try and eradicate this. I'm just going to pull his legs off now. pull his legs off one by one. Maybe even, okay. Let's say, push my pawns up and try and get another pawn up there. Is this playable? Not really. Please don't scratch that. Oi! Okay, right, what's the right way to go about this? Let's win this pawn first of all, if we can. And he can't defend both of these pawns if I lift my rook to here. Because this rook's staying where it is now. Do what it takes. Whatever it takes to get the win. So we kind of went into the middle game with extra pawns, but a piece down. And then later on he sacked his piece for, well, because he was kind of, I think out of desperation was my feeling at the time. Don't know if he may have had options, we don't know. Okay, now I can attack this. And how do you defend both? You can't go there. That's the only square that would defend both, or this square. And it doesn't work because it's controlled by a pawn. So, okay, I shall have this. Now I'm full 3 pawns up. Okay, he's got 2 attackers on there. Bring the king back. So his king can't go there, right? That's defended. Can I do like this? If I give check here, lift this rook over, then win that? I don't know. Or just a5. I think takes, right? I mean, I can push him on, but I've got this. Forces the king actually back there. That's nice. Get back in your box, king. Check. Rook takes check. I've got another check here, forces him there. There's no... He's come off the back rank. Okay, hang on. There, he has to go back. Then rook e1 check. He has to take, and we win. Because he's lifted this rook off the back rank. He needed both rooks there. Just check. There's no legal move. He has... Yeah, there you go. That's the end of the game. Wow. Wow. Seat of your pants stuff, that is. And I'm going to have a quick look at the quick review of the opening again, and then I'm going to check my anti-Scotch Gambit study to see if this is a novelty, and if it is, I'm going to record what I should do, and then you can train it, and then you get better. Because we're going to do this speed. Let's do this speed run all the way to 2000. Shall we? Come on, let's do it. I know I can do it, and the reason I know I can do it is because I do have games where it says you played like a 2250. Right? Not every game, otherwise I'd be a 2250. Lawrence, mate, it's over. It's over. It is finished. There's only one legal move, and it's that. And then that is checkmate. There we go. Thank you for resigning. That's much better. Good game. Okay, so this is what we do. Hit the game review. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Oh, what the hell was this? Okay, just before that, what did I do? This is blunder. Because opponent had a... Oh, come on. What? I take. Queen takes. Oh, his knight's still there, look. I don't know, what's just wrong with that? Wow. A takes... Oh my lord. Well, yeah, you've got to... Your first name has got to be Stock, and your second name's got to be Fish to find that. Anyway, let's go back to the review. How did we do? 74.8, you see? Happy with that. 1450. Okay. Well, that's about my level right now, so hey. And one blunder. That's a really tricky one to find, though. Really tricky one to find. And after rook takes, actually everything's good for white here. Whoa. Anyway, back to the start. Bookie, book. Book. Okay, knight g5 and knight e5. All right. So, chess studies, black against the Scotch, anti-Scotch Gambit. Nice and organised. And knight g5 is what we had. Okay, so we do have a line for knight g5. And Okay, it's the anti-fried liver approach. All right. And if they take, it's queen e7 check. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I remember. The computer, though, said... no, that's not the Explorer. We don't want the Explorer. Computer said this is fine. So from here... Yeah, d5 is best, and so is knight e5. It can't make up its mind. So, yeah, we do have a line for this. That gives up the pawn, but hey. They've gambited a pawn anyway. And here, yeah, kicking the knight away. Okay. So the point is, you know, we know what to do, okay? So you can go hit preview. Yeah, Scotch, yeah. Okay, we take Scotch Gambit, 2 knights. They come in, fried liver style, and we attack. And we attack here. And then we bring the knight in. We recapture. We take this pawn. And castle, okay? Now, I've studied that this week, so now I remember what to do, and I know that we're absolutely fine in this position, okay? So, according to the fish, minus 2.8. Happy days. The next time, maybe, I'll remember it, and that's how it works. Right, enjoyable game, thanks everyone, see you later.